Hello everyone, welcome to lesson number 26. For those that are watching these videos for the first time, my name is Eugene First and this is a grade 8 mathematics video. Alright, so my friends, in video number 25 I promised you that we are going to look at how to add and subtract common as well as decimal fractions. Okay, so today we're only going to look at how to add and subtract common fractions, and then in the next video we're going to look at decimal fractions. Okay, so now let us look at this. So these are the important points that you need to do or follow when you are, or these are the important steps that you need to follow when you are adding and subtracting common fractions. So for you to add or subtract common fractions, you need to make the denominators the same. So make sure that the denominators are exactly the same. Okay, if you remember back in primary school, probably in grade 5, 6, maybe 7, you were given the same denominators, but here the denominators are not the same. So that's why we had to learn the lowest common multiple, because that is going to help us to add and subtract fractions. Okay, now once you have written that two fractions as one fraction, you should remember to leave your answer in simplest form. So these are all the things that we've done before. Okay, so there was a reason why we had to do the lowest common multiple first, and there was a reason why we had to learn how to simplify common fractions, because we are going to apply it here when we add or subtract two fractions. Okay, now let us look at this example here. So I will do part A and part B, and part C and D will be your work to do in your free time. So you take a picture and you forward to me on WhatsApp. Okay, so I have 3 over 5. I should add it to 2 over 3. Okay, as you can see, 5, the denominators 5 and 3 are not the same. So we need to use the lowest common multiple, and the lowest common multiple is the lowest common multiple of 5 and 3 is 15. So the quicker way to get the lowest common multiple of two numbers is just you multiply the two numbers. So 5 times 3 will give us 15. Okay, unless if the smaller number can go into the bigger number, then we don't have to multiply them. We just use the bigger number as the lowest common multiple. All right, so let me show you what I'm talking about. So how do we make the denominators the same? This is what we do, my friends. Okay, so some space below. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to multiply this fraction. I'll multiply each fraction by another fraction so that I make the denominators exactly the same. So I'm going to say equation, the fraction, come on, then I'll put multiplication there. So I'll multiply this fraction by 3 over 3. So I'm multiplying the first fraction by 3 over 3. Okay, maybe what I can do is to color this the same, but then everything is colored here. Just undo. Okay, font, make it red. Okay, and then I'll do the same thing here. I'll multiply equation this side, come on. I'll also multiply 2 over 3 by another fraction, and that fraction will allow us to have the denominator of 15. So I'll multiply by 5 over 5. Okay, and then to make things easier for you guys, I'm gonna color these guys, let's say blue. Nice. So the one in red I'm gonna multiply, the one in blue I also multiply. Okay, so what will happen? This is what is gonna happen now. If you can just allow me to copy this and bring it here. Okay, and make it a little bit bigger for you guys so you can see what's going on here. Nice. So what is 3 times 3? 3 times 3 will give me 9. What is 3 times 5? That will give me 15. Just put a 1 here. And 2 times 5. So as you can see, I'm multiplying the reds and the reds. So, and then I'll keep the sign in the middle here, the plus, then the blue by the blue. So 2 times 5, that's going to give me a 10. And then 3 times 5, obviously that's going to give me another 15. So now as you can see, the denominators are the same. So now we're back to primary school, okay? So once the denominators are the same, what we need to do, we should just add the numerators. Okay, so I'm just gonna copy this guy, copy, put it here, then I'll say 9 plus 10, and that should give us, come on, that should give us 19 out of 15. So 3 out of 5 plus 2 out of 3 is the same thing as 19 over 15. So now, remember this step, we should write our last answer in simplest form, but from a look of things, there's no highest common factor of 19 and 15. So this is the simplest form. That is the simplest form. So again, so you need to make sure that the denominators are the same by having this lowest common multiple with the denominators. So for me to get a 15 here on this fraction, I should multiply this fraction by 3 over 3. And for me to get a 15 as a denominator here, I should multiply this by 5 over 5. So 3 times 3 is 9, 3 times 5 is 15, 2 times 5 is 10, and 3 times 5, that's only 15. Now once the denominators are the same, you can just concentrate on adding the numerators, and that's your answer. So my friends, so I hope this is making sense to you. So let's move on to part B. So part B, we are doing the subtraction. We are going to do the subtraction. So if you can just allow me to copy this so I can change it. Copy, and then I change this to a subtraction, make it black. Okay, and then I change this to nothing for now, nothing for now. Okay, this should be 8, and this should be 9, this should be 5, and this should be 8. It should be nothing for now, nothing for now. Okay, so let's find the lowest common multiple of 9 and 8. So the quicker way, remember, to find the highest common, to find the lowest common multiple of two numbers is just to multiply the two numbers. So if you multiply 9 by 8, you get 72. So 72 is the highest. Why do I keep saying the highest? The lowest common multiple of 9 and 8 is 72. So meaning that I need to multiply this fraction by 8 over 8 is the only way I can have a new denominator of 72 here. Then I'll multiply this one by 9 over 9. Come on, 9 over 9. Alright, okay, so let's see. If I do that, this is what I'm going to have. So remember, you multiply the reds with the reds and the... So if I multiply 8 by 8, I'll get 64. If I multiply 8 by 9, I'll get 72. And if I multiply 5 by 9, I'll get 45. Is it 45? Yes, 45. And then if I multiply 8 by 9, I'll get also 72. Now, my friends, as you can see, the denominators are the same now. What we need to do is just concentrate on the numerators. So we are just going to subtract the numerators. So I need fraction, copy this, Come on, don't need that. Okay, I know there's another method to do this, so whatever method you're comfortable with, you can just use it. Okay, but this is one of the methods that you can use. So 72 remains the same, and then we say 64, take away 45, sorry, 45, we get 19. Okay, we get 19. All right, so there is no number common factor between 19 and 72, so I guess again this is the simplest form of that. Okay, all right, so if I can just repeat what I've said, let me just quickly do this. I'll make this one red so that it stands out, and I'll make this one blue to show that it came from the blue numbers. So let me just quickly go through again. So the subtraction one, so we had 8 over 9 minus 5 over 8. Okay, we're going to write this as a single fraction. So what we need to do, we need to make sure that the denominators are the same. So we need to find the lowest common multiple of 9 and 8, and the lowest common multiple of 9 and 8 is 72. How did you get 72? You just quickly multiply the two numbers if you don't want to list all the multiples of 9 and 8. That's a quicker way of getting it. So we multiply 8 over 9 by 8 over 8, and we multiply 5 over 8 by 9 over 9, and then we get 64 over 72 and 45 over 72, and that will simplify to 19 over 72. Okay, my friends, so I hope you have picked up something here. So what I want you to do, I want you to do part C and D and take a picture and send your answers to me. All right, thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye.